Sharonda Williams, pay her weight. Hi, how are you doing today?
Rhonda, I can't believe the background. Hysterical.
Look, I had to go for it. I was like, you know what? I might never be allowed to interview again, but hey, you didn't do it.
No, A plus. You better be allowed to interview again. That is hysterical. Amazing.
Look, I have this rule where I don't watch trailers, and while I was watching this film, I was like, something just doesn't feel right in my spirit. I don't know if I'm supposed to be feeling this way, but my spirit is not. Is heavy right now, and I really wanted to first
Hmm.
commend you, but really ask you what was the inspiration behind this? Because baby, when I tell you, you took me to therapy, you took me to therapy. I had to reflect on life after this. Okay.
Oh my God, that is such a deep compliment. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's like I didn't do, people are like, did you try to do a departure? Did you want to depart from Broad City? No, I was just drawn to this story and this area, and the expressing it through horror was most correct. And writing it with John Lee, the director, it felt like comedy writing where we were like, it would be really fucked up. Sorry, I don't know if I'm allowed to curse, but
Yeah. Okay.
we'd be like, it'd be really fucked up. And it was like almost like the same as comedy in writing. The acting was a totally different thing. The production was so painful. But I think what I'm just responding to in what you said is like the discomfort, challenging an audience to hold discomfort, which I haven't really done in comedy. Even when someone's doing a bit that is challenging and uncomfortable, it's like 3 minutes until they break the tension and then give you the punchline. And I think I just appreciate what you're saying, because that's what we were going for. And that's what I was like doing in myself too. The kind of work I think I'm doing on my internal world is about holding discomfort. And clearly it was a big part of making this film.
Yeah, but it's so I hate using words like necessarily or timely, but I feel as though we're living in this world where we're constantly being told by men what to do with our bodies. Like we've lost our agency. And it
Mhm.
wasn't until watching this, thinking about my first experience with a gynecologist, it was a man, and how traumatizing that was. I was like, Mom, like who is this man? Like what are we doing? So I really want you to speak more to about making sure, like through your character, that women understand that they have agency over their body and what happens to it.
Yeah, and like I would even say, like I've had plenty of female practitioners who are just as embedded in the system as males. But it is really traumatic to have a male practitioner. And you know, I think it's not even like I'm prescribing something in this film, but rather like ringing a gong in a way of just saying like, it seems like there's just this script of the way things go, and we plug into a system because it's what feels normal. But remember that you have options. Remember that life is so much more flexible and has so many different shapes and colors than others will tell you, than most TV and film images will tell you. Like that shit isn't real. You know what I mean? Like when the way that it's usually portrayed, and false positive isn't real. It's a horror version. It's this like amplified, scary version. But I think what I was trying to do in false positive was um, remind the audience of humanity and how it's different from that system. It's connected, but it's also they're distinctly their own things. Like how do I say this? Like the system that we live in is not just the world. You know what I mean? It's just this one system that took hold and took fire and took flight. But to remember that there's nuance in there, and there's like a specific humanity to hold on to.
Well, no, I love it. Thank you for taking me to therapy. Thank you for making me wake up and see what's actually happening in the world today. I really appreciate you, and I appreciate the boldness that you have with this project as well. But I just want to send you more love and light, and just thank you from the bottom of my heart for taking the time to speak with me today. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much, Sharonda. You are giving me so much love and light today. I appreciate it so much.
Thank
ATL.
you. Woo!